bit. Oh, especially for you. You had to deal with that, but you had that guy as well, didn't you? Anyway, never mind. This one's about stealing off your family to get high. So it's a Christmas one. And it might bear a passing... I've had a lot of problem recently with time travel copyright thefts. Artists from the past have been flying forward in time using voodoo-powered time machines. Peter Tosh won the worst ones for it, and Bob Marley. They've been coming to my house, listening to my riffs while I'm just there, chilling out. Then they fly back in time, they release them before I was born, and it makes me look like a thief. Fucking bastards. I told PRS about it, and they said, stop ringing us, you're mental. Come on now. Anyway, this is an old riff of mine, but it might sound familiar to untutored ears. It might sound like someone else's riff.
Oh, I see.
I skanked me nana, but I did not skank my Auntie Lillian. She's 1 in a million. I could never dream of skanking my Auntie Lillian. I skanked me nana, but I did not skank me Auntie Lillian. She's a nice old lady. She used to drive a fire engine during the war. Me nana, she gave me 30 quid. She said, why don't you fuck off up to the flats and get us a quarter of squidgy black arcade? Get some squidgy black and come straight back. Yes, I need it for my arthritis and that. And I said, Nana, how come I always have to score for you? She said, I'm fucking 87, you know, but I've got a penny on. I'm not going to get a good deal, I might go and get it fucking sorted out. So I went to get my Nana's drawer, but I was a bit gutted because I owed money to everybody and there wasn't many places I could go because I owed money. So I went to a really dodgy place before Pedge in York House. I went to the flat, knocked on the door, they let me in. The guy gave me a dirty look, said, it's not for me, it's for my Nana. He said, have you got cash? I said, yeah, give me a quarter. So I got a quarter of squidgy black and I was going to go straight back. But I promise you I wasn't going to smoke none of it, I was on my way back. But I came out of the flats and across the road there was a Toyota Corolla. Toyota Corolla with blacked out windows and a Kenwood sticker in the back and gold alloys on the wheels, and the window wound down and a voice came from inside, and it was a voice that I recognised. It was my mate Sahale. He says, Chris, have you got any drawer? I said no. He says, yes you fucking have, you fat knobhead. You've always got drawer, I've never known you not have it. Get in the car and skin up. So I got in the car and it was a really full Toyota Corolla. Our Sahale was there, our Iftikhar was there, our Imtiaz was there to use their Friday names. Ifti and Imi were in the back. Our Shazia was there, our Denise was there, our Johnny were there, our Dean was there, he just got out of category B. He had a tag, he says he's got to be home by 7. I says, don't worry Dean, we'll just have a quick spliff. But then I rolled a spliff to set the edge off living in Bradford. And as you might imagine, that took quite a lot of hashish. And then I rolled another spliff to set the edge off living in West Yorkshire. A bizarre social experiment, such as it is. And I rolled a spliff for Beyonce never ringing me back. And I rolled a spliff for looking a bit like the third one out of the Proclaimers who couldn't sing, who never got on the records. And then I rolled a spliff for looking like a white version of Howard from the Halifax adverts. It gives you extra, not me. And I rolled a lot of spliffs and I filled a couple of pipes to take the edge off the spliffs, and then I filled another couple of pipes to take the edge off the gill. Smoking my Nana's hash. And then I said to our Dean, will you give us a lift back to Ravenscliffe to take my Nana a spliff? And he said, no fucking way, they'd swap your socks down there. So I had to walk back to my Nana's. When I got there, she was acting weird, it was worse than I feared. She was sweating like a bastard and dancing round the kitchen to the Prodigy turned up full blast. Fat of the Land, good album, nice one Nana. I said, Nana, did you find some tablets under my bed? Tablets with pigeons on the front. And this is what my Nana said. She said, shit, my Nana's had me pills. But she never forgot about the drawer, and she went to the kitchen drawer and she brought out the digital scales accurate to 1 million for the gram. And she made me lay the cannabis resin on the scales, and it should have said 7 grams, but did it fuck us like say 7 grams? It said 1.3 recurring grams, which is less than an eighth, it's less than a teen. My nana wasn't best pleased that she rang my dad, and my dad came straight round in a crumple-ended Jaguar that he'd recently found and attached to a wall. And he got out with a baseball bat, and he made me lay my hands on the kitchen table flat, and he batted the back of each hand with a baseball bat. He batted the back of each hand with a baseball bat. He said, that's what you get for thieving off your family. I had to walk all the way to Bradford Royal Infirmary, and when I got there I got stuck in a queue behind 492 police officers with injuries to their shins caused by roofing tiles thrown underneath their shields. It's a tip there. And then the woman says, what happened to you? How come your knuckles are smashed up like you've been hit with a baseball bat? I said, I walked into a door. She said, no you fucking didn't, you skanked your nana. Those injuries are concurrent with the skanking of an elderly person and the revenge that came afterwards. So the moral of the story is this: don't skank your nana. If you're getting any drugs for the elderly, make sure you come straight back, whether it's to Mazepam or crack or woof woof or whatever. I said, don't skank your nana, nana, na 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 na. Yeah! Because after all, it was your nana that's prevented you from having to go into care. I need to go somewhere to have a wee where there ain't loads of people.